Good morning everybody, Matt here on the planet. Today we're out for a long run. It's going to be at least 35k today, that's the plan anyway. Just woke up, it's fantastic little morning, everywhere's nice and frosty, you can see that. Really nice out today. We're obviously down in the city, down at the quayside. It's you don't get really to see much of it, but it's quite nice. Trying out today this new Precision Gel. Precision. It's 90 grams carb pack, so in there is basically three times the gels that you'll get in an old one, so it's a big pack. It's quite big and heavy, so I'm expecting it to be bouncing around a bit, but we're trying it out, see what it's like. And the idea is that it's got a cap on the top, so you can just take it as and when you like it through the run. And if you're ever going to use it, I would say for a marathon, you probably, you know, some people might get away with using one, and maybe a little other gel or something like that, or you could probably take a couple, and I think that's the idea. But for me, I think it's possibly going to be a bit too big and bulky. So if anybody out there's tried these, let me know in the comments, see what you think. I have tried one Precision Gel already. I'm very consistent to the Maurten type gels. It'll be very interesting to see how we get on. So let's give it a go. Let's start the long run. No wind this morning, but the wind's apparently going to pick up later on. So I'm just going to get started as soon as we can. The sun's going to be out. And yeah, just a long run on the quayside again as we build up the base for the marathon in Manchester that's coming around shortly. Let's put the training on the week. I managed to get a couple of decent long runs in through the week. It has been quite windy at times and been, you know, rather, we're going through a cold spell at the moment in the UK, as it is kind of like the middle of winter. But still managed to get a couple of 20k runs in, 2 hour runs in, so they're really good, you know, to build up the aerobic base. If you can try and run for at least an hour and a half or even 2 hours, it really does help, and it's going to help me build up the aerobic base. So today should be about 3.5 hours long run, but we'll just see how it goes. With the frost and the icy floors, it might not be so easy to do. So right, let's get into it and we'll speak to you shortly. I think I'll put the hood on for a little bit. It's really cold. It's like being in a freezer, walking freezer or something. And I've got a thermal layer underneath, and then I've got this windbreaker, but I've just put the hood up to keep the temperature up a little bit. And then I've got my thermal ball North Face jacket on as well, which I'll take off shortly. So we're about 10 kilometers in now, and let's have a go with this super gel pouch. Yeah, consistency is nice and thick. A bit heavier on your waist. You already got your mobile phone there, and then you've got this thing as well. So it's like carrying around two or three mobile phones in your pouch. It's quite nice, a little bit sweet. Go back in the pouch, and let's hope it doesn't leak out. thought they cleared up by now. Still frosty everywhere. Nice, but as a runner, it's not that great, is it? We're managing though, we're getting through. Of course, you'd like to eat on the run. Normally you've got two hands. I do like it, it's got the thick Maurten texture. So it's kind of like it stays there until you move it. I think it's doing the job. I think it's giving us the energy. Goes down really easy. Gonna keep saying it. It's pretty much the same as the Maurten stuff. Probably just tastes a bit better than the Maurten stuff, to be fair. Okay, so that is the run done. Went really well actually. Managed to do. I actually started the 4K at marathon goal pace a little bit late. So it was like 37 kilometers. I was supposed to run about 35, 36 today. So I kept on going. After that, just thought, I'll tell you what, I'll make it 40k, just to 2 or 3 kilometers cool down, which is nice to do, just in this weather as well, when the weather's really good today. And I'm just going to have some recovery mix, the Unived stuff. What I would say about this kind of stuff, and any of these protein recovery drinks or anything like that, they're actually loaded up. One of the main ingredients you find in all of them is maltodextrin, which is actually not on the glycemic index. It's like 3 times higher than sugar on that glycemic index. You know, like it's not like a normal food or something like that. That's why it's not on there. And obviously, the more of that stuff you've got in your body, the harder it is for your body to deal with it. So think of it from the point of view of insulin. Your body's going to have to produce probably 3 times as more insulin to get that out. Okay, so it's maybe not so bad at the end of your workouts, but I'm just careful. You know, I used to take it quite a lot after even like 10, 15k runs, but I've actually started probably over the last year or so not actually taking protein drinks and making sure I'm getting like most of my nutrition from my food, because I think you're just going to get a problem with it if in the future, you know, when you're older. If you okay, it's fine now, you're taking the maltodextrin, your body's producing the insulin to fight it off, but you won't know for months or years if you start to develop a problem because of it. Just what I'm trying to do. I'm sure it's not the only way to do it. I'm sure I'm no scientist or medical professional on it, so it's just for, you know, just my basic thoughts on the idea. But anyway, getting back to what we ran today. We ran with a Precision Fuel, the gel pouch. It was quite good after the first. I wasn't bouncing around too much in the pouch, so I kind of carried it in my weight pouch. It doesn't really, with my phone in there, it's not really too bad, but having that there, I felt I could feel it quite a lot. And it's quite good, obviously, you've got that little cap on there to screw it off, so it's probably better for people who are running ultras and ultra marathons. I did take a caffeine one. I think this one is a bit more lumpy. This one tastes really, really nice. Got a very slight fruity taste to it, but it goes down really, really well, as does this one. But this one's just got kind of because it's got the caffeine in, I think it's 100 milligrams of caffeine. It's a little bit harder to go down. You know, texture wise a bit lumpy, but I like it, and I think they're both comparable to the Maurten ones, which actually I had one of those. I had a Maurten one at the end, probably about 32 kilometers, just before I did the marathon goal pace stints. So all in all, I think I recommend those, and I'd rate them quite high up there and very, very close to the Maurten ones. Yeah, so the training's going well. I'm feeling really good, a lot of strength. Looking forward to getting towards the end of this month and finishing off the kind of the base building, and then morph that into some more of the high intensity stuff. So we'll probably get down, do a little bit of track work at some point. Doing some more threshold runs, marathon goal pace runs, but obviously still keeping the mileage up. Hope your training's going really, really well too. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.